What kind of evidence are you looking to present?
Sorry, I didn't know.
Our fundamental premise is that this is a political movement, a civil rights movement. This isn't your average labor dispute. This isn't just a strike over working conditions and wages or anything like that, which means it falls out of the parameters of the law that Earley has come into court with. And we think we have ample proof of what the teachers have been fighting for. We have teachers who are parents who can talk about why it is that they want the restoration of democracy to the city of Detroit and to the people of Detroit. We have teachers who can talk about, like Nicole, being a science teacher with no science equipment at a high school. We are going to be able to make clear to the judge that she has the right to have a full hearing on this matter before she issues an injunction, because what is at stake is so important. And what Earley and Snyder are asking of Judge Stevens is that she accept the curtailment of her democratic rights, that she agree with the anti-labor, anti-teacher para laws that say that a court can't even consider the issues pertaining to an injunction before they issue one. That's insane. That's saying there's no separation of powers. And at the end of the day, the truth is this. If you want to deny minority communities of this state their basic democratic rights, if you want to take away public education from them, then you have to expand that breach of democracy to reach everywhere, including on the authority of the courts to act independently. So this is an extremely important, and I believe it will be a landmark case on whether or not the judges in this state can carry out their responsibility, the teachers can carry out their responsibility, and whether people can come together and fight to defeat the new Jim Crow in Detroit through a movement without fear of repression.
Nicole, just talk about your situation in your classroom. I mean, she touched on it, but you talk about it.
Yeah, we also, I have a cart of 29 computers for a class of 35 to 37 students. I have a class that's a lab, but I only have access to the lab 2 days a week and, doesn't have the equipment in it. And the solution to this is not to silence the teachers and the students and the people of Detroit from speaking out. The only real solution to this is to get Earley out now and end to the whole emergency manager scheme and any takeover scheme and the restoration of democracy to the people of Detroit and every other community, Black and Latino and minority people in Detroit and, the nation. The nation is watching what's happening here. Governor Snyder is in the spotlight along with Earley over Detroit and Flint. And this is, like Shanta said, going to be, a historic decision and an effect, not just us in Detroit, but everyone across the country. And it's a really exciting opportunity for us to put it, on the record what the damage that they are doing to the children is.
Sure.